Hello and welcome to our class. I am Bakari Simi, your English tutor from the Royal Tutors, and today we'll be learning about an interesting topic in English, and that is adjectives. Adjective is one of the parts of speech in English language, and it's an interesting topic. We can use it in our speeches, in our writings. So in this lesson, we'll be learning about adjectives. You'll be able to use adjectives to describe nouns. You know what nouns are? Nouns are naming words. Nouns are naming words to name a particular person, people, things, animals. So if you want to talk more about it, you use adjectives. Now I'll be showing you a picture of a domestic animal. Now you tell me what it is, then you tell me about it. Now what is this? Can you tell me about this? Yes, this is a cat. Now can you tell me about the cat? Looking at the cat, you'd see that the cat is staring at you and the cat is calm. Now, what quality can you use to describe this cat? You can use descriptive words such as furry, big, or cute. So you can say, oh, a cute cat. My cat is cute. So you're describing the cat. We have other objects you can also describe. You can describe places, you can describe uh, people as well. So in this topic, adjectives, you will learn more about how to describe nouns. Now the question is, what is an adjective? An adjective is a word that describes or tells us more about a noun. Knowing fully well that a noun is a person, place, or thing. Can also be an animal, can also be an idea. You think of names of persons, you think of persons such as teacher, doctor, students. You think of places such as the museum, the zoo, places of interest. You think of cities like London, you know. You think of things around you, objects around you, your book, your pencil, all these are nouns. Now, how can you describe these nouns? How can you tell us more about the nouns? Now, I will give you a word, and that's an adjective telling us more about the noun. Now, the word is happy. We have the children are very happy today. The children is a noun. Now, you're trying to tell us more about what you see in the picture. Aside the word happy, you can use more words to describe the children. You can also say the children are very excited today. That is the usage of adjectives when it comes to you describing nouns. So if you look at my arrow here, my arrow is telling us that the happy here is an adjective. Now let's take a look at another adjective, that is blue. This is talking about color. Now if you look at the picture, you can see the children waving the flags. Now the flag there is the thing we are looking at. So now the thing, the waving is a flag. So now how can we tell more about the thing they are waving? So we can tell more about the thing by using color to describe the flags. Now if you look at the color of the flags, you would see the blue color, which is dominant, the blue color. Then we also have the white, curvy line, curvy curves. So now if you Want to use it in a sentence, you can as well say the children waved the blue flags enthusiastically. So that is a way of using adjective in a sentence. Now let's take a look at another word we can also use. We have a whole lot of adjectives. We have a whole lot. Now we have tall here. The tall giraffe in the picture book amazed the year 3 students. The tall giraffe. Now if you look at the giraffe, what you can best use to describe the giraffe is this height. Now the height of the giraffe is a long height, so we use tall to describe it. So if you also want to use the color, you can also see that the giraffe has the brown color, the white color, so you can use colors as well to describe an animal, to describe a noun. Now it is important for you to note that adjectives add details and interest to sentences. When you use adjectives in your sentence, it makes it clear to the listener what you're trying to express, the thoughts you're trying to express. Now, adjectives are like spices. When you want to spice your meal, your food, probably you're cooking. So adjectives are like spices. It has flavor. It had flavor to your writing. So adjectives add flavor to your writing. So adjectives are like spices. They add flavor to your writing. They make your writing more interesting. It's like a meal with seasonings. So you think of it that without adjectives, it will be boring. It's just like a meal without seasoning. So adjectives helps you to describe nouns. Then it helps you to answer the question of, oh, what kind of thing or object is this? What kind? How many? Which one? What color? What size? Now, if you look at this this picture here, it talks of flowers. So it's asking, oh, what color? What kind? So now here the vibrant colorful flowers bloomed in the garden. So here adjective is telling us about the kind of flower. Now let's take a look at another sentence that has adjectives. Oh, he's talking about the tree. A tall, majestic tree stood proudly in the forest. Now this is talking about the size of the tree. Now the tree is tall, the tree is majestic, you know, in the forest. So this is another way you can add flavor and seasoning to your sentence. Now we also have another sentence here. The delicious flaky croissant was freshly baked. Now if you look at it, it's it's looking yummy. So we're talking about, oh, what kind are we talking about? Oh, it is freshly baked, it is delicious, it is flaky. So these were delicious, flaky adjectives. So you can think of more ways of using adjectives in your sentence in a sentence. Think of more sentences. Probably if you want to talk about an elephant, you say, oh, a big elephant. You want to talk about an apple, oh, the red apple. You're talking about the color of the apple. You want to talk about the number of probably animals. Let's say you think of dogs now, and there are like 3 dogs there, and you just want to say, oh, how many dogs are there? There are 3. So the word 3 there is talking about the size. So that is adjectives. It makes your writing more engaging. It has flavor to your writing. So now we're going to take a look at some other examples. Now, how would you describe an apple at the supermarket? Example, I want a juicy apple. I want the juicy apple. Now, juicy is an adjective. Thankfully, whether you love juicy things, you love things that are sweet and juicy. So you're describing the apple at the supermarket. Now think of a pet. If you have a pet, how would you describe the pet? Let's say you have a dog as a pet. So you can as well say that my dog is friendly and playful. My dog is friendly and playful. The word friendly, the word playful is an adjective. It's telling us more about the noun dog. So you can as well describe your dog. If you want to use a color to describe your dog, you can as well use brown. Oh, I have a brown dog. So that you can use different adjectives. You can talk of the size, the color, you can talk of the kind to describe the nouns. Now probably you are on a nature work. How would you describe the trees and flowers? Now you want to describe the trees, you want to describe the flowers. Taking note of the trees we cited earlier, we said, oh, the tree was tall and majestic in the forest. But here you are going on nature work, so you can as well use the size to also describe the trees, the tall trees. Then also, probably you were going and you were seeing some beautiful flowers as you go. You can also say, oh, these flowers are bright. So you can also use bright as an adjective. Aside the use of vibrant and colorful, you can use bright as well to describe the nouns. So now on the nature walk, you can use sentence like the tall trees and bright flowers make the park beautiful. So now it's your turn. How would you describe your favorite food? I know you have a favorite food. You have a food that you like best. So you can, let me give you a clue. You can use adjectives like delicious, crunchy, sweet. Now, can you just tell me your favorite food? I know you have a favorite food. So you can pick a rice. Oh, coconut rice. Hmm. I had a delicious meal. Oh, I had a delicious coconut rice. You know, oh, you can talk of snacks. Oh, this snack is crunchy. Mhm. Now, what are those things that are also sweet? Oh, I had a sweet potato. So, all this, you can use these words to describe your favorite food. Now, you have learned in this lesson that adjectives help us to describe, it tells us more about nouns. It tells us what color, you know, the different color we have. It talks more on what kind, then it talks of what size. So if you're using adjective, think on answering the questions of how many, what kind. Think of answering the questions what color. So if you can think of this, you can describe the nouns around you. You can describe the nouns around you. Now, can you share one adjective you have learned today? I know you have learned one adjective today. So try to use the adjective in the best possible way. And this we had seasoning. You know, It adds seasoning to your writing. Thanks for your time. Thanks for listening. See you in our next lesson. Bye.